Hello, and welcome to Starsand. This is a game that takes place in the desert, and I haven't played this game in quite a while. It is a relatively old game. I'll see if I remember how to actually do anything. And as you see, it's been a many years since I've played this game, so we're gonna go ahead and go into new game. We're gonna go ahead and go with easy, but we're gonna turn the aliens on to medium. And we're gonna go ahead and hit play. So if I remember correctly, this particular game here, um, you have to figure out where you're at, or the location beacon or something.
While running the desert marathon on the fourth day, you get caught in a sudden sandstorm right in between two checkpoints. Following the track becomes impossible, and you soon get lost in a cloud of dust and sand. Blinded by the wind, breathing with difficulty, the sun setting in a direction you can't tell, you start wondering if you'll make it alive, if you'll survive the desert.
I didn't remember if they had narration or not. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue here. All right, so looks like we're in a sandstorm. Looks like there's a building there. A lot of sand dunes. So, oh wow. All right, so I think we're going to want to find my bearings again. Go this way. Um, I've done pressed all the buttons. The only thing I can really do is jump. So I guess we have to go out here towards this building here. Sound like the ground just shifted. Interesting. As far as I know, this is only a one-player game. This would be pretty nice if it would be a two-player game or more. Alright, so we got a structure here. I guess we have to go in here to seek shelter. The interior looks pretty nice. We're fading to black or something. And I guess we just collapse. Alright. We're gonna wait in here for the loading screen. Hmm. Did it freeze on us? Very interesting. Give it a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, but a few seconds here. See what's going on. Yep. Oh, look at that. And we're back. Now, I could have swore when we entered this place it had doors. And it had a floor. And there wasn't as much sand in here. Alright, so our current task is to equip water bottle. Alright, so see if we got it. Okay, this is a crafting menu. These things are the markers that show up on your map, if I'm not mistaken. Very interesting. Alright, let's see. Okay, okay, we have a water bottle here. Alright, and I guess we're going to be drinking. Alright, let's go back here. Go here. And wait, I'm not sure what it wants me to craft. I didn't even look at it. Alright, let's take a look at here, see if we can find that. We have no material, so I don't know how it wants us to craft anything right off the back. So I guess we're going to go ahead and look around, scavenge a little bit. Can we punch anything? Don't look like it. Alright, I see a small tree off in the distance right here. So, see if we got a map. We sure do. So I see that we have no marker on the map, but from my last playthrough a few years back, the marker at the bottom is that building there. So there is a small little tree right here. Let's go ahead and get out to it. We're not going to run. It did warn us not to run. We use resources faster that way. So let's go ahead, and I see another palm tree off in the distance that way, so makes me wonder what else is out here, because I don't quite remember. Alright, so it looks like we have, okay, we can pick up stuff. We need a knife. Guess we're going to be making a stone knife with these rocks, or stones. Anything else? It doesn't look like it. So let's go ahead and go to our crafting here. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be making this right here. We're going to go ahead and craft one. And that is crafted. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, now we can hack down this yucca tree. How many hits does it take? Nobody knows. Alright, sweet. Okay, now we got some sticks. Alright, nice. Oh, we can... Oh, can we do anything with that? No. Alright. Let's go ahead and... One moment. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see where we at here. Should we go out that way, or maybe go out one of these ways or something? Not sure. Let me go ahead and see. Alright. I guess we'll go out towards the tree this way. They do have an auto walk feature, so we'll utilize that. Let's go ahead and get out towards this tree here. I don't have the means to make a marker, and I don't think we need to make a marker for that one area. It means we done took all the resources from it. So let's go ahead and continue on over to this tree here. See what we can see. Getting pretty close here. Alright, so it looks like it's just a tree, and it looks like we have some more trees off in the distance that way. But it wants us to chop this down. Can we chop it with this? Shows an axe symbol, but give it a few more whacks, see what happens. And it does go down. Nice. Okay, we're gonna hit it more. See what happens here. This is just gonna take a few minutes. And then we could probably make ourselves a proper hatchet. Alright, so now we can collect this. Okay, we can probably turn this into sticks. Let's do one into sticks and see what that'll do for us. And it even says chop for sticks. Alright. So let's grab that. Let's chop this up. Probably gonna get some fiber or something, I don't know. Okay, we got some. Alright. We don't wanna chop that up, I suppose. Let's grab all this. Anything else right here does not look like it. We're gonna go ahead and carry on this way. While carry on that way, I am going to utilize the crafting menu. See what else we can craft up. A wood plank. Let's look at our tools and see what we actually need to craft some of this stuff. So rope, stick, stone. Torches, log, binding, or rope and fauna. What is this one here? Alright, so pretty much the same thing as the other one here. And the hammer. Trevor. Alright, so we definitely need stone and we need to make some twine. So let's go ahead and go back to all. Let's make some twine. Okay, so apparently we can only make 2 right now. So we're going to craft that up while we walk in this direction. It's currently 35 degrees Celsius, it looks like, if I can see that correctly. And we are almost at these other trees here. And they got something off in the distance that way. Anything else doesn't appear. So we're going to go ahead and go up to this area. It looks like an oasis according to the map that we have. We're almost there. Welcome in, thank you for watching. Looks like we do have an oasis. I'm not sure what that is. We got ourselves some water right here. Maybe some more yucca plants, I don't know. Can we harvest this? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we have a watermelon. I'm gonna chop this one up just to see what we get. Don't know if this is a good idea. Alright, so we get the item to make rope here. Alright. What we need is stone so we can make ourselves a better axe so we can start chopping down some trees. And we can't chop that down either. Not even that. Can we do anything with this water? Okay, we can drink. Let's see. Hold to refill. Very nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and look around here. Apparently, we're gonna run after this. Can we actually hit it? Hello? Okay, I don't think we can actually hit this. Oh no, we hit it. We hit it again. It's just very precise. Okay, interesting. And looks like we have very limited space, and apparently we just take the meat and leave the carcass there, even though, like, yeah. Anyway, let's look around this boulder here. I thought I seen a rock. There is a rock right here. Nice. Just going to pick that up. See if there's any more rocks. Probably up here there are going to be more rocks. Let's walk across this water if we can. Yes. Excuse me. Yes, we can. Another rock there. Stick. Alright, let's see if we have enough to make ourselves a hatchet. Yes, we do. Alright, so we're going to craft one of these. So that's crafted. We have desert. I guess this would make us a save point here. It's going to craft it. Oh, it provides us some protection from the sun. Okay. We have a bandage, shelter. Right. Let's go ahead and... Can we break any of these rocks? Doesn't look like it. No, we don't have a pickaxe, but we're gonna break that. We're gonna make some pickaxes here shortly. Scorpion tail. I guess we'll put it there. We got some kind of monolith or something right here. Not sure, but we have another rock over here. Alright, let's go, oh, another rock here. Let's go chop down a tree so we can get, turn some palm leaves into flashing or whatever, and then turn that into rope so we can make ourselves a proper pickaxe. So let's go ahead and chop this down. Nice. Let's go ahead and chop this up. Alright, let's go ahead and pick these up. I have no idea what our inventory capacity is. And we're going to chop these up and where we can make more rope with it. Let's go ahead and grab all this. So from my understanding and from what I can remember about this game, it's a survival game and it's something to do with aliens, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and go to our crafting menu. Let's go ahead and craft us up some rope. How many can we craft? We craft 6. Nice. Alright, so we will need the pickaxe here. Let's craft that up. Do we have a backpack of some sort? Because that just fell out of our head here. Okay, this is the backpack right here. Large. Okay, we need leather for this. Wait, we have this. What is this? Satchel. We still need leather for that. Okay, anything else here? Doesn't appear to be. Alright, let's go ahead and look into our inventory here. See what we can get rid of here. I think we need to, oh shoot. I think we can discord this. How do we discord? Okay, okay, we can't put that in our hand. Switch items. Okay, figured it out. Let's pick that up. Let's go ahead and go back in our inventory. Let's take this. Let's put this at the bottom down here. We'll do that. We'll do that. That there. And put that on the corner right there. Alright, let's see about mining some rock. Is this mineable? Nope. So we have to find special rocks to mine. Yeah, that doesn't work. Maybe something across the way over here. And we can swim, didn't even know. Nothing mineable there. Here's a mineable rock. Or stone. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up these pieces here. Alright, nice. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else right here that we can get. Doesn't appear. There is an animal right here. I wonder if we can kill it so we can get leather so we can make this backpack. It would appear that this will be an interesting challenge here. Let's grab this stone. We're not going to run at it. We're going to try to block it up against the water, I suppose. Alright, we're getting close. And it takes off. Alright, so I think we're going to need to make ourselves a, dump something else out and make us a bow. and then probably arrows. So let's go and take a look at that. So here's the bow. Arrows are there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and craft, oh, I don't know, two, I guess. And see what it takes to, oh, we need this, just rope. Can we make any more? Nope. Let's go ahead and go into our inventory. Let's drop our palm. Now, did that go on the ground? Yes, they did. Nice. Let's go ahead and chop this up, and so we can make us some more rope. Alright, let's go back to crafting. Let's go ahead and craft as many as we can. Now, what do we need to make that campfire? We need more sticks, so we can drop a few logs down and make some sticks. Just going to make this hat. Probably help keep us cool. So let's go ahead. Oh, get out of this bush here. That's just about finished up. Let's go here. Alright, I could have swore we made a bow first. I don't see it. Did it fall on the ground? It did. Inventory. Oh, inventory is full. Let's go back to inventory. Okay, we can put this hat on our head. I'm sure of it. Very nice. Now we can pick up our bow. I keep on pressing that doggone button there. Let's go ahead and take this and swap it out here. So we get 10 arrows, so it's 5 arrows every time we make one set. I guess we'll put this here, and we can drop one. We have no sticks on us, so we're gonna have to drop all of them, so we can chop some sticks up. Alright, let's see if we can make, how many do we need? One more. Okay. I could have swore there was another one right there. Let's go ahead and chop this up. Alright, let's grab these sticks here. Let's go ahead and go back to crafting. Let's make ourselves a campfire. Okay, wait, we want a campfire. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and go into our inventory. Let's drop all of this on the ground so the campfire can spawn there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let me pick up 2, 3, 4. Let's try this again. Crafting. Remember, I need to hold on to the material until it's finished crafting. Okay, inventory full, can't craft it. Okay, so let's drop this. Now let's craft it. I don't see why it didn't just make it to replace the wood that it would be taking the inventory slot from. So yeah. Alright, so we're about to have some light here. The day was very short and it's very, very dark. We're going to go ahead and put our campfire like probably right behind us right here. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we have a campfire. We do. Just going to grab that. Let's go ahead and put that right here for now. And place it here. How do we place stuff? Okay, with that button. Open. Alright, probably going to need some wood here. If I can find the wood. Right here. Alright, let's go ahead and open. Wood. And let's put this one piece of meat in there. Nice, we have a little bit of light. Alright, we are surviving. Alright, let's go ahead and go back into our inventory. Let's take this, put this down here, swap that out. When the sun comes out, we can make that. You can check out the aiming situation here. It looks like it's pretty doable. We got 10 shots. See how long it takes to cook something. It's taking pretty good time. Apparently we're going to get a byproduct of coal, which should be technically charcoal. Because once you burn wood, and if you burn wood in the air, it turns to charcoal. Charcoal, right? Or is it coal? Well, it's the one that can't be burned anymore. Alright, so we got ourselves some meat here. Let's go ahead and put that there. We are hungry, so let's go ahead and open our inventory up and consume it. Apparently we're going to need to keep on swapping stuff, unless I'm not understanding that right. Let's go ahead and consume that. Let's go down to the water here. Let's go ahead and drink some water. No, we don't have to utilize our bottled water. Alright. Just gonna open this up. Absolutely cannot see anything. Alright. I suppose we could... Oh, it's gonna be coming daytime. We can see, we can shoot this maybe. It's running. Let's jog after it since it's nighttime. Holy smokes. 2-shot kill. Nice. Alright, we can retrieve our arrow. Anything else here? Can we, nope. So it's just gonna let us do it this way. So this is what we need. Alright, so let's look at our inventory here. We want to see what else we need for this backpack. We need 6 high leather. So terrible. I guess we can drop this for now. Let's drop that. Let's can we... Nope, that drops it on the ground, looks like. Yep. Alright, let's get back to the campfire. Cook up these other 2 pieces of meat. So what it seems like to me, I may not need this knife anymore. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. think I'm gonna drop this on the ground right next to the campfire and go get that one piece of plant fiber that's back over here by this deer. So we need to kill 2 more deers to get enough to make this backpack here, where we at right here. So since we can actually see a little bit now via the northern lights, it looks like. Let's go ahead and go down here. We have another frog right there. I guess we can kill that too if we can see it. No, we can't see it. We can walk around, see if we can spot another deer. We did get our arrows back, all of them. Yes, let me see. We got 1 back. We used 2, we got 1 back. I mean, I can shoot this here. Let's. Oh no, it's running. How far it's gonna run, I don't know. It's all now open. I can catch up to and smack it with this. Alright. And let's go ahead and take our 1 piece of meat. Put it there. I guess we can stock up on some frog meat. Let's go ahead and smack. Nope. Smack. Nope. Alright, we got that. Alright, there's 2 pieces of frog meat. Looks like all the meat looks the same anyway. Alright, we got another frog over here. Let's go and take that out. We're essentially just waiting for daytime a little bit. Oh no, that's a rock. That frog turned into a rock, you saw that? Not seeing another deer nearby. Should we attempt to move on? Well, we should cook this and then move on probably. Let's go see what this little black spot is. That appears to be a bush. Alright. So running like this definitely consumes more water. Let's go and open this up. Let's go ahead and put this meat on the grill or on the fire. Let's go ahead and drink up some more water. Alright, so we shouldn't really run, especially if we're going to cross the desert. We're going to put this here and then switch this with this. We're going to wait on those 2 pieces of meat and then we're going to go ahead and go off into the distance, I suppose. Because I don't think there's anything else we can make, right, with our current. Well, we can make this. We can just chop down some trees and stuff. Scorpion tail, so that's what the scorpion tail was for. We have 2 of 3 to make this. We can make a marker. Used to mark a location. It will appear on the map once placed. But does it stay on the map? Ooh, I know what we're gonna do. We can utilize this. Inventory's full. Shit. Let's see what we're gonna. Can drop this. Let's go back here. We have just enough to make 1 of these. We'll go ahead and make 1. Um, okay, we'll drop that there. Let's go ahead and pick this up now. Now that we have inventory space, let's go ahead and put this here. And we're going to go ahead and place this marker something like this. And mark it. And here we can go to our map. Okay, so where we're at. So looks like we are right here. I am just going to go ahead and mark this right here. So that's where we're at right now. So now that is done there, we can remove marker and we can get our stuff back. Then we can go back here. It wasn't okay, it didn't give us everything back. So what did we, how much did we lose there? Oh, so we just lost one stick by breaking. Okay, it's not terrible. Let's get our sticks here. We also need to check the map here. So let's grab this. Let's grab these two stick out. We're gonna have to drop this again. We're not cooking anymore, so we don't need to do anything with that. Let's drop this right here. Oh, let's go to inventory. Let's drop these two sticks out of our inventory, logs, and let's hack those up. And we'll make us a preemptive marker, I suppose. Arrow? Where did that come from? Alright. Need cloth for that. Apparently we can make ourselves a storage box here. But we want to carry everything that we can with us for right now. Let's go ahead and make this inventory full, of course. Inventory. Oh, we've ended up picking up this. Okay, let's do that. Alright, now we can make one of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and back out of here. Alright, our oasis is still at the bottom down there. Nice. So that's where we're currently at. So we know that we're here, and I think we can go up to that monolith over there. After that is done finishing making. If we can carry it, we will bring it. We can carry it. Alright, we're gonna make one more round around this here. We're not gonna run too much. Matter of fact, we do need to eat something. Alright, let's eat twice and let's get us some water. Alright, so let's go ahead and take another look around. Okay, so I guess we can go towards that monolith there. I don't see any more deers. Alright, one that got, I do remember a riding mount. I don't remember, I think you had to make the seat though in order to utilize it. So let's head over this way. We're not gonna run. Because if we run, we use up water and we may die. We do have our extra water, but that probably won't last us that long. So let's go ahead and head out this way. Not seeing much of anything else. Some hit and miss flora. Alright. It's going to take us a little bit to get over here. And we're going to continue on this way. I believe we are pretty close. Should be right over this. There we are right there. Don't look like there's too much more we can see. And we're almost there. This is a much larger monolith, it looks like. This one looks like it has some drawings or something on it. Okay, so this was just a marker to get to the next one. Very nice. Not nice, but yeah. It doesn't look like we can see too much more. So let's just go ahead and head to the next one. See what we can find. Let's see here. We're almost... I mean, we're still in good shape. We got decent water. We got decent food. We got 2 extra pieces of food. So...
It's not that I know, but there's not a hacker on my page. This is what hold on, it says
Well, we're still going in the right direction, I suppose. Or is it the right direction?
Sir, can I just show you what this is saying? Just really fast. I don't
Well, we still see the little monolith. Nothing else really going on. What is this that we passed up? Some kind of beetle. Let's hit it. Okay, well we can't hit it. Interesting, excuse me. Maybe we should have shot it from afar. We'll try to keep that in mind for next time. We're still looking for 2 more deer since they get too high per deer. 19 degrees Celsius, it looks like. I think that's what it says in the corner right there. Alright, we're pretty high up on this sand dune, and I'm not seeing too much more. Unless there's something off in the distance that way. Alright, Okay, I see a little structure right there, or something right there. I guess that's the way we're going. Wait, there's something right here. Okay, we got options. I think I'm gonna go off to the left first. And yeah, let's go off to the left and see what we got there. Might have a deer, don't know. Hopefully no enemies, don't know. We'll find out. Yep, that's right, we'll find out. Alright, we're going in this direction here. At least we have a compass, we can kind of keep our direction on the top corner. I actually just noticed that. I was actually going off of where the dunes were and the markers that I seen. Alright, we're about to get up to the top of this dune. The structure should be, yep, should be right ahead. It's a lot further than what I thought. How you say that always is. Alright, so we're heading off in that direction. I'm just going to put on autopilot. Essentially, you push up on the D-pad and it goes into auto walk mode. And that way, you don't have to hold the button the entire time, because it seems like this is a walking simulator. LOL. And we're almost to whatever this structure or rock formation is, I guess.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. It says, what was that transfer? Hi, Larry. If you've seen a large transfer on your account, call us.
I'm getting pretty close. Is that thing's moving? That is interesting. Those are things moving. Do not have a scope. Another one moving right there. Let's get over this way. I mean, regardless, we do need hide. So it looks like it's some kind of hyena. Let's jump up here. Can't jump up there. Maybe we can jump right here. Can't jump up there. It's getting close. Not sure what the best approach is here. If I can get on that rock, maybe I can cheese it. Doubt we're gonna win a straight out fight with it. Oh snap, and we're up. We're up, yep. Okay. We'll let it run off. Now the question is, should we jump down? Try to figure out what it's doing. Still running. We shot 3 arrows there. We don't have many arrows left. Oh, we can pick, okay. 1 hit, 2 are in the ground. Alright, nice. Oh, I don't know if we should let them come at us any. We do need the leather though. They are hyenas. Technically, they should attack us if they're. Um, I mean, I surely thought they was gonna run up to the rock there and try to grab us. Okay, so 3 hits seems like. Alright, so we got 2 more leather here. Just dropped them on the floor, on the ground. We'll come back for the meat. We need the hide right now. Actually, we can go ahead and eat this. Fill up on that. And put this in its place. Alright, let's see if we can get another one. So 3 shots. We need to be a decent distance away. It looks like the hyenas may have taken off. Let's go ahead and try to get on the top of this sand dune here. I mean, at least we got 1, right? That means we need 1 more kill of whatever animal, because that gives us 2 more hide. Okay, we have a target. I think that's another hyena out there. Maybe one right here. Let's go ahead and get a little closer. Don't be shy. And once we make this backpack, we'll be in much better predicament. No, that's just grass. Alright. But that is definitely a hyena right there moving away from us. We're going to sprint a little bit. Because we do have a little bit of water. We want to catch up to this and try to get that backpack so we can have more inventory space. Alright, let's go ahead and take our aim. I like that. That was not a hit. That was not a hit as well. That's a hit. That's a hit. Okay. Oh, that was close. Alright, let's pick up our arrows. We'll get 3 leather off of this one. Nice. Alright, let's go to our crafting menu. Excuse me. What else do we need here? We need rope. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to place our marker right here. And we're going to place it there so we can try to come back to this animal if it doesn't despawn. We're going to run out here and try to find our arrows. Okay, there's one. I know we overshot one by a ways. Oh yeah, here it is. Alright, nice. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to head back. Oh, we can collect the meat. I forgot we ate the meat. Alright, let's go ahead and take this, put that there. Let's go ahead and pick this up. At least that does give us also an extra rope. Oh, let's go ahead and try to shoot this thing. About like that. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Not sure what's up with the bugs. I'm hoping that this rock formation leads down to some water and some potential plants. Oh my word, there's a pyramid. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going in the right direction. It's somewhere over here. Because that's that monolith there. See, I think we need to go this direction here. Oh, there it is. Well, it's not far off. It's going to get down here. There is some trees, some dead trees. It's probably just going to give us wood. We don't need wood. We need green vegetation so we can make, well, here we go, some rope. Alright, there's a stick. It's going to hack this thing down. Looks like a yucca. So that's exactly what we need there. Did we collect it all? Looks like it. Let's chop this one down. And we'll go ahead and make all the rope we need. Can we chop this down? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go here. Let's see exactly what we need. So, alright, right here. Alright, so we're just missing, we have one, we need 3 more rope. Nice, we can craft it. Alright. Now, we will need to drop something. We can drop this here to where we can craft the backpack. I wonder how many, I don't remember how many inventory spaces it gives. Craft. Now, this gives us an option to make it. I wonder if we can, only one at a time so you don't dupe it, okay. Carrying more stuff around with you. And this one here increases the ability to carry heavy loads. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and go back into our inventory here. Let's see if we can equip this.
Okay, I'm going to the bank now. I'm just going to get, you said the 15,000.
Awesome.
You're going to get the 15,000 out of the bank, okay? So now I'm holding the land.
Alright, I know we just dropped something on the ground right here. Alright, we have much more inventory space. Just going to collect some more yucca plant. Gives us a little bit more breathing room here. Alright, we got some stone here. Let's go ahead and collect that. Oh, metal deposit. Can we even destroy this? Holy. We got metal ore. What do we do with that? We do have water we can drink. Nice. Anything else? So 2 trees. Like literally the bare minimum of what we actually needed altogether. Anything up here? Doesn't appear. Oh, we have another tree. Let's go ahead and take that too, I suppose. If we can. Oh, we need to have the hatchet equipped. Hilarious. What else we got in here? Nothing there. I mean, unless things grow back, I don't see the reason, any reason why we should mark this place. Unless we mark it for a water stop. Maybe we can do that. And we're gonna see if there's anything on those ledges right there, maybe. We've got some more stone here. Let's go ahead and grab whatever we can. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Can we chop down these trees? We'll make us a campfire here as well. I suppose it looks like we can chop this down. I mean, for what it is, from what I remember, this is running very smooth. It's a very nice change of pace, I suppose. We got some more trees over here. And it looks like we got one more back there. Alright, let's go and grab this. Now, as for weight, it says we can hold heavier stuff. I mean, I don't know how much things stack to start off with. We'll go around this way, see if we pick any stones up along the way.
Are you driving now, Bill? No, I'm grabbing my keys. I had to.
Nothing there. Can we do anything with that? Nope.
Trying to make sure I had the right keys.
Oh, stone right here. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to make this campfire, and we're going to want to cook our 6 raw meat that we have on us. The food does not last long, neither does the water. I mean, I would expect the food bar to last longer than what it is. Alright, nice. I thought we filled up there for a second. I wasn't able to collect anything. Alright, so let's see. Anything out here, up here? Okay, there's a collectible rock there, it looks like. Anything directly underneath us? Don't see nothing. I don't know how far we can drop down. Oh, got a little lag spike there. Maybe we can drop down right there and get that boulder. As I said, I don't know how much resources there is, and it looks wood is going to be looks like it's the more plentiful. Stone and iron, which is be the first thing first iron node we actually found, is the least. So let's try to drop down on this rock right here, see how much damage we take. None. Alright. So this is stone. Just going to grab this. Alright, let's go ahead and pick all this up. Oh, thought I had more right there. Is this breakable? No.
You're driving already? Yeah, yes. Hold on. Can you press the horn one? Not while I'm driving, because that would trigger someone to road rage. Just hold on.
That collectible? No. Just gonna make the round right here. We got everything over that way. Alright, don't look like there's anything else collectible right here. We can make our way pretty safely off of this. It appears. Is this collectible? I think that would be. We got a rock here. Nope. Alright, looks like that's everything. So let's see let's take inventory. I guess we'll put a marker and a, well, we'll do it up here where we can actually see. Alright, so there's our point. We're going to go over here to the little monolith. So we can see the monolith from here. So that's our, oh no, can't see it from here. We can see it from here. So that's our direction. We're going to put our campfire here with our marker. So let's go ahead and make us a campfire here. And let's go ahead and make us a marker. What do we need for this? Need one rope. Let's go ahead and make us one rope. And we'll see about making a few more arrows as well. Let's craft that. We need rope for that too, huh? Alright, we need rope for... So, one per. Let's see how many ropes we can make. Can make 4. We'll let that craft up, and we will go ahead and... Let's see. Must be equipped to start building or repairing a base. I don't understand why we would need a base at this point. Because we haven't found anything significant. Well, we did see the pyramid. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and craft, okay, so it does say one, crafts item 5 seconds. I mean, I know it's 5 now, but, takes 5 seconds to craft one. We'll do 2 of these. Let's take a look at our inventory here. So let's grab this guy here. Let's put it there. Let's go ahead and put our marker down, not our marker, our campfire right here. Let's put our marker on the side of it. Let's point it to that direction. Kinda, not really. We're gonna pop it. I just didn't like the angle it was in. I want it to face that way. So let's go ahead and let's craft another one. Where it's gonna put it, if it's gonna put it in our inventory or not, don't know. What is this slider down here? Can't get to it. It's interesting. Alright, it did put it right there. Let's go ahead and grab it again. So that's what we want about right there. Let's place it. Nice. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's toss a couple of pieces of wood in here. We're gonna end up dropping it instead. Open. Can we split a stack? Something? Okay. Split. Are you serious? Okay. Split. And then we put it here. Then we can take this, put it here. Wait on that. Now we can go ahead and go to our map. So we need to grab another oasis and we need to put it here. It's like right behind us a little bit. Probably like right there. Um, so yeah, so this icon here that we says the starting point, that's where we started at. So I'm gonna I'll grab this here. So somewhere, so that's that way. So somewhere I'm saying maybe right here is that pyramid we saw. Now what that indicates, I don't know. It is nighttime, so that's the way back. Don't know if these stay or not. We are gonna go and get us some water. We probably should do that while waiting on that to cook. So since we are getting water, I'm gonna go ahead and run down. Or utilize a little bit more resources, but we got food cooking, and we got water down here. If don't have to utilize the water bottle, we won't. It's very dark. Okay, this way. Right here, squeeze through. Maybe we should look into maybe making us a torch. Now that we got inventory space. Alright, that's full. Alright, let's walk back. I think it's just twine and stick, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking about a stick. Or twine and a log. If it's any kind of fabric, we definitely don't have it. So we're right up here. And we went off, actually we went off in that direction there. So let's see, where does that put us? So since we have this facing this way, that's where we come from, and we went off in that direction. So alright, so that would make, alright, so our little monolith thing is somewhere right here. That would make, it over here, like down this way, yeah. So somewhere in this vicinity is our pyramid. So let's go ahead and see if our food is done here. Not quite, but we do have a decent amount done. Just going to put that there. Let's actually go to our inventory. We're going to put that next to our food here. And move this over. And we're going to look in our crafting and see if we can craft ourselves a torch. Okay, so we do need the palm leaves. We don't have none right now. We turned it all into rope, basically. I mean, we could backtrack a little bit, hit up some pine trees, not pine trees, some coconut trees or palm trees, whatever they are, and get us some more palm leaves. And then just maybe we might come across another animal, maybe. We're gonna go ahead and eat one of these. We're gonna eat 2 of these. That'll fill us all the way up. Let's take this. Oh, take it, not drop it. So I mean, we can head directly over here instead of going here to whatever that point was. we can go directly here. However, if we go back to this point, we'll see the other whatever somewhere out here. So when I get to that marker, I think I'm going to put down another marker to show where that's at. So we can mark the monolith or whatever we want to call it that's in the middle of the desert that led us this way. I think that's what we need to do. Alright, we have... Alright, let's go ahead and pick this up. Oh, we dropped it. Let's go ahead and drop this out too. We're going to take all this with us. I'm going to leave that just like that. Let's go ahead and start. So we need to make sure... I'm going to put on autopilot and just let it go straight. So the monolith that we came across should be right up here, and then we should see, well, maybe it might be daytime by the time we get there. While we do that, let's go ahead and go back to our crafting. We're going to need to craft one of these. This puts the place on the map for us. So that's just tools. Okay, so we can't unlock, it looks like iron tools, because we do have iron now. Now, how do we get that recipe? I do not know. I'm not sure what that is right there, but it looks like a spear. Maybe a sword?
I went to the wrong bank. I have to turn around real quick.
Looks like we got a lot more items here.
This one's not open right now.
A tower. I don't know what that does for us. We get a workbench, a wood bench, not a workbench, a wood bench. Don't know if that does anything. Do like the aspect that you can put on autopilot and continue down. This is our equipment. So we made the backpack before we made this one here. I mean, it just made sense because, I mean, if you look at it, it takes 4 and 3, and this takes 6 and 4. I mean, it's not much difference on the leather and the cord or rope. And we made the hat so we don't lose as much hydration while we walk across the desert. Alright, so we've been walking in this direction here for a minute. I'm going to spin a little bit in a circle. Alright, we're going to go this direction here. This is this way, right here. Looking at the compass now. Alright, hopefully not going to get lost. We should be coming across a rock structure or stone structure in the middle of the desert somewhere that I'm calling a monolith. I'm not seeing nothing yet. I mean, I can always turn around and possibly go back, hopefully in the same direction. Alright, I think we're going to stop here. We're going to take a look. Okay, so nothing. Wow, we're way off. So that's our monolith there. So let's go that direction. At least we caught it, right? Alright, I mean, it is a pretty sky. It did a nice job with the skybox, all the stars and everything. Oh, what the heck is going on there? Some weird music. Do a little spin around, make sure we're not getting eaten by any sandworms or anything. That was on the cover art. Some kind of sandworm or whatever coming out of the ground, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there's our little pillar, or marker. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for watching. Alright, so this is called Sands of Starsand? Starsand. How'd I think on that one? Alright. So we are almost there. Now we was able to see that location from here, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what we were doing. The location we just left, we were able to see that from this monolith. So I'm going to, I mean, this is what we lined it up with, right? Yes, there it is right there. Okay, so we just made like a big round circle. Okay, we are not on Earth. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely not on Earth. So, post-apocalyptic event avoided. Alright, so we came from that direction. We came here and we went right down over there. Nope, over there. We went that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and lay down our... So we're going to do something like this. And put that there. And let's go ahead and go to our map. So that's where we at right there. I knew that it kind of threw us out, way out here. We're going to put this right here. So that's going to be our monolith, kind of like in the sand. And look, the arrows kind of line up down here. So that kind of works. So that's where we was. And they point to each other. I should have probably left the one down here, since it looks like they do stay. Why did it sound like I heard something? There's another bug. I don't know how to get these. No, I don't know how to get those. I don't know if that's something we can get. I don't remember. Alright, I kind of want to backtrack towards the oasis over here and get some more materials to make some more markers. Do we have enough to mark that monolith there? Let's see what we have. We do have enough to make one more here, for sure. Yes, one. Okay, so let's craft the one. And I don't think we can make any more rope. No, okay. So, we're going to go ahead and head back in this direction. We're going to mark this monolith. It seems like we could get easily lost in this sandbox world, no pun intended. Alright, so we're about halfway there. Let's go mark this monolith so we know which direction we're going to be heading on the map. That way we can get a visual picture on the map that we are kind of filling out. Thank you for watching. How are y'all doing today? Alright, there's the monolith. that sun is bright. I'm gonna kind of do a sidewalk here, side step. And it looks like we will make it back to the oasis before we run out of water. There's another bug right here. And it's gonna just disappear. Try to catch it, yep, just disappear. Maybe there's a bug bag or something. Or a bug bomb like on Palya. I doubt that. I mean, this game is old. I doubt that's on here. Maybe a bug bag or something. By the way, I also do play Palya. Play that live stream it probably every other week or so. Might do more. Let me know. Also over there on YouTube, let me know in the comments if you want to see different games. If y'all got suggestions, let me know as well. You can also suggest here as well if you feel up to it. Alright, so here's our monolith. We're halfway down on our water. Now when we get right here, we should see our oasis very clearly. Yes, alright, so we are in the right area. Okay, wait, what is this? I was here. I did not see that last time. I was here. Who was here? That raises some questions there. There's another bug. We're not... So, we're not the first ones here. We're going to put this facing that monolith. Close enough. And we're going to mark it. Very, very close to the oasis right there. So, let's go and put that there. and then, in retrospect, it is. So it kind of takes us in a little zigzag pattern right there. But we can get back to this oasis, which is, you know, really pretty close in retrospect to the map. It's like a dust twister or something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we might have some more deers here. We can check it out. I do remember there being a ride that we can get if we had something to feed it or something. Now, I know that we had to have a saddle of some sort to be able to ride them, and that took a decent amount of leather, so we will stock up on as much leather or hide as possible. Alright, we are more than halfway there. We survived 2 days. Okay, I didn't know it tracked that. That's interesting. 2 days we have survived so far. And we've only made it not even a quarter into this map. And we also need to go check out that pyramid we saw. So let's go ahead and get down here. We're going to restock on some wood, restock on some palm leaves, make some more rope. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and make us the shelter here, and see if that allows us to save, because this doesn't say save. So maybe it's something like the forest. We have to make the shelter to save. I did not think about all of that. So let's go ahead and start out here. I'm going to pick up the stick on the ground. That's a good start. Not really. And start hacking away. I'm going to hack this one down. I'm going to get some water. Okay, what are these? These are new. Dates. Okay, so these palms have dates. Okay, this is rolling into the water now. Can we not grab it? There we go. Alright, let's check out and see what these dates are all about. Doesn't say No information tab. Okay, here we go. Juice fruit that contains a useful oil. Okay. Making flammable mixes. Interesting. Let's go over here. I don't know what we would use that for. Alright, we need to make some rope here for that. Let's drop down some more. We have another one of these. I'm going to leave the vine alone. Maybe it'll grow back. I don't know. It's been so long since I played this game. And I did not stream it the first time I played it. We have some more dates. So let's go and pick up all of this. Get our palm leaves. And we'll go ahead and stack this over on the ground in a little bit. We're just going to get built up a little bit here. We got some coconut. Coconut. Oh, let's go ahead and finish knocking this out. And chop this up. Now, it doesn't appear that we have durability on our axes, or on our axe, should I say. Let's go over to our inventory. Let's look at this. Drop, demolish. No, it doesn't look like they have any durability, which is kind of a refresher from other survival games. Just going to chop this up on where we're going to chop the leaves up and see where we stand at, and we're going to start chopping leaves up here shortly. Alright, let's chop this up. Alright, I guess we can go across right here. We're going to drink. I'm not seeing any wildlife. Let's go ahead and swim across. Alright, I'll pick up that rock. Yeah, I'm not noticing any wildlife. Oh man, we forgot a coconut. I'm going back and get it. You can't stop me. We need that. To eat for sure. I don't know what else for. Alright, let's go up this way a little bit. Oh, stick. Yeah, I'm not, let's chop down this yucca. That'll give us the plant matter that we need to make some more rope as well, without having to chop up too many of those. Excuse me? Excuse me, get on a rock. Get on a rock. Hello? That was, terrifying. What was that? I do not know what that was. However, we do have another scorpion right here. Holy crap. That was crazy. Let's go ahead and grab the tail out of here. That was literally insane. Holy smokes. Looks like there was a structure here at one point. We put it on our campfire right here, right? Oh no, it was back there, back out there, yeah, over there. Oh, It's going to take that. Alright, let's go ahead and run around. And we're going to get ourselves another piece of meat here, hopefully. Jeez whiz. Alright. Holy smokes. Excuse me? Excuse me? Where do I go? Big rock. What was that? Where are they? Help? What just happened? We have not seen a creature all this time. What is this? Okay, they're over there. Okay, let's run over here. Jump up here. Oh, okay.
Thank you for calling, man. How can I help you? Is this technically cyber help? Yes. The number
Excuse me?
is the poster.
Tremors? Tremor vibes?
No, my name is
Let's walk out.
Larry. I have
Where
process
we stay on the rocks we live?
499 cents.
Alright, oh, here it comes. Okay. Pick up our arrows. Stay on the rocks we live. Okay, we totally missed that. Try to bait it back out. Come on. See if we can grab this arrow. Okay, that was crazy. Look at this thing. At least we can pick up our arrows. Now, question is, does it give us anything? Actually, holy smokes. Do not know what these are used for. Okay, cursor. Okay, there we go. It's a centipede-like thing. Crazy. So rumbling noise. A few minutes later, centipede-like creatures come out the ground and come after you. So we definitely cannot get caught in the open desert, because I think the only reason why we kind of survived that was standing on that rock there. So let's go ahead and run over here. That actually scared the hell out of me, or startled me, or whatever. I was not expecting that. Our first encounter of the third kind. I mean, what? Alright, let's go ahead and see what we need to craft this up. We need 3 rope. Do we have 3 ropes worth? No. Let's craft the 2 ropes worth. And while that crafts, let's go to our inventory and drop 10 of these. We want to keep some to actually build with.
It's still just kind of spinning.
Oh,
Am I supposed to be...
change switch over to the X.
If it's not opening, close that and then try it again. Again, open it.
Grab all this. Alright, let's go ahead and... Thought I heard something.
Still nothing. It's just spinning, sir.
Alright. We need one more of these. Just very paranoid now.
The application is not opening on your
Alright, we should have enough to craft us our shelter.
maybe Windows 10. Do one thing. Just look on the keyboard. On the keyboard in bottom left. Do you see control?
Okay, that seemed like it unlocked some more recipes, because this was not
The control what it
in our inventory before. Interesting. Battle trophy. Hmm.
the control.
Yeah, Windows.
New stuff unlocks according to what you find. Raw hemp.
And while you're holding it down,
Okay.
the letter R as in Roger
Fabric made.
and release the
Okay, this is so we can make the clothing.
Yeah,
Alright,
so that
not too bad.
says
Our item should be done. Looks like it.
file in Windows will install
Let's
it.
go ahead and
Right. Is anything written
switch
there?
those out.
Yeah, it says www.virtual.net.
I guess we're gonna put this kind of like this. Okay, here we go. Hold to save. So it is like the forest. Circle? Nope.
So now you're getting an
Hold to
option
save.
for download.
It says, do you want to allow the following app to make changes to your device?
That's not yet.
You can only sleep at night. Hold to save. So we can sleep through the night with this and it saves? Question mark. Hold to demolish. So yeah, okay, I see it at the bottom, it's saved. But we can utilize it to sleep through the night. Alright, nice.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. We can make this here now. Let's go ahead and craft this and see what that allows us. I think that might allow us to carry more water. Let's also go in our inventory and put this meat with this meat. And let's cook that one meat, I suppose. Open this up. Let's put that there. Let's go ahead and split this off. Let's do one. That should be plenty. Cook that up. Alright, let's go ahead and see what that pouch was all about. Alright, let's put that in our hot bar at the bottom.
If you're a tool person looking for high quality, affordable tools, we know where to find them. Harbor Freight.
Okay, that's not what that's for. I don't know.
Right now at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale.
Alright, we consumed it. Oh, it removes poison. Oh shit. I should have looked at it better. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here. Since the game pauses, I gotta go use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. Um, and thank you for watching again. Give me 2 minutes. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Also went ahead and started the coffee maker. Alright, let's go ahead and resume. Glad the game pauses considering the monster we just came across. If we wouldn't have came across that, I would have probably just let it ran like this and probably been eaten. Alright, let's go ahead and get our one piece of meat out of here. And our 2 logs. No need to leave it in there. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and save. Save. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and eat one of these. See what else we have available to craft. We can craft a storage here. I don't think we need to. So, if we do get poisoned, I didn't realize what I was doing there. I thought it was another satchel. This is the satchel up here. For some reason I thought that was this, and I was trying to fill it up with water. But it was actually an antidote, which I was not paying attention to. So, we need to get another one of those fruits that's right there. Hello? Storm? Can we stay out in the open? Apparently not. We're getting hurt. Let's see if our shelter can help us. Alright, I guess we're chilling out here, because we were getting hurt right there. I guess it's a good thing we made the shelter. I don't know how long these storms last. Crazy. Well, appreciate that. Well, the storm did not last that long. Good thing, because, I mean, well, just sit right here and do nothing. The wind is blowing like crazy still. Alright, so what I think we need to do now is we can top off on water. Let's do that. And I think we're going to head towards that pyramid. We do have our hat on, but it seems like the sun is piercing. The little icon down by the health monitoring system. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. So the storm wipes out our markers. I had a feeling that they didn't stay on the map. So once we place them, we can destroy them to get the material back. Alright, so we're going to head up this way. We're going to just keep on heading straight out. That way we can hit the other no, because we want to go off to the left, right? I mean the right, and hit that other area that we've seen. But we also want to go to the pyramid. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to the right. See what that has to offer, because that's obviously going to be like more supplies, things of that nature. And maybe we can do something with that and advance our tools or something. How I'm going to smelt ore down, metal ore, to make metal tools, I have no idea. I do not remember any of that. I do wish, I mean, I don't even know how you get the recipe for the saddle, because I do remember they having a camel, but I don't remember anything about that. I just remember riding the camel. Beautiful sunset, I suppose. Guess about as good as any on an alien planet. Alright, we are almost at the marker. Alright, so according to that kind of scared me, the dust cloud, I thought it was one of those creatures coming out of the ground. According to our map, and the way we have these two icons mapped, or these places mapped, this should lead to another marker. So there's our other marker. I don't think there's anything out this way. Doesn't look like it. So we're currently at the marker right above us, or should I say right above this oasis. We're right there. And we can go here, and then there's something else over this way. Then we can go back and go this way and go to the pyramid that's somewhere right there. I think that's the best plan, because we do need more supplies. We have 4 pieces of meat, which we do need to eat one. Alright, so don't see any monsters or centipede monsters or whatever. Alright, we should be on path here. Alright, we're that way right there. Alright, so keep an eye on our compass up there. So that's our direction there. We are currently heading So if this is north, this would be, I would say, northeast, but more on the east, the north. So it'd be north-northeast. That's what it would be more north than east. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for watching. We're playing Starsand. We're apparently got stranded on an alien planet that is nothing but sand. So we're currently making our way to this monolith here, so we can go off to the right, which we spotted another oasis-like type deal. Very primitive building mechanics. We have limited tools, limited space in our backpack and everything. We literally just made the backpack not that long ago. We only had one row of inventory. So yeah, I mean, very interesting game, considering it is a little bit old. I remember playing this about 2 or 3 years ago. I did not stream it at that time. I was not streaming. But since I had it in my library, I figured why not revisit it. It is a sandbox world, no pun intended, as you see, with all the sand. But open world, go anywhere you want, as far as I know so far. I do believe there is a map border. I have not ran into that yet, though. Now, considering the way that the map is, I'm sure that the map border is on the edge of the map that we can see. So we already went this way. That's where we met up with those hyenas. So we want to head to that and see what that structure or potentially another oasis is. Now we can run, but running is very punishing on our resources. So like our water and food, we will lose water and food twice as fast, if not 3 times faster, if we ran. And we do not have much water and food. This is literally all we have right here. This is all the water, all the food we have, and we got to survive from oasis to oasis, essentially. So we're almost there. We did use a lot. Now, a good thing, one thing I do like about this game, you can. We're on autopilot right now. You press up on the D-pad, the character continues walking for you, and we can go into our inventory. We're still walking, and we can do things in here. We did make our hat. This helps protect us from the sun. So it says sun protection 50%. Cold protection 10%, so we're not really that efficient on cold. Defense, we're at 15. I guess that's because we went ahead and crafted the bow and arrow and everything. This is our crafting side of things. So that's all. This is the tools we have available. I did pick up some metal ore, so I'm guessing what's grayed out is metal, or a metal variant. And then we have our base building stuff, I suppose. Now we've only built the arrows, a campfire, and a shelter so far, which the shelter came in clutch because there was a sandstorm. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that after the stream, or rewind a little bit, take a look, and come back. Also, we have our weapons. This is what we've already crafted the bow. We didn't craft the spear yet. We crafted some arrows. I'm guessing the 2 at the bottom are the metal variants. And then we also have these resources here. Now this here, I thought I mixed up the 2 earlier. My bad. The antidote I mixed up for the leather water satchel to collect water. And I'm like trying to fill it up, and I actually consumed it, not realizing that it was an antidote and thinking it was water. So yeah, so that's what we're working with. Pretty primitive. Um, but as all progression games, we will see about getting higher tech. So it looks like it is another oasis, which is very nice for us, considering we are running low on water and food. So hopefully they have some frogs there we can kill, if not bigger game, and get some meat from that. We will probably put another campfire down here. We did save back at that oasis, so we probably won't put a save point here. We'll probably make our way to the pyramid and build a save point there. There is a pyramid. We saw it off in the distance. We're just not equipped to go there yet. Our current supplies, we need to build up a little bit. So, and I'm sure the water statue will hold more water than our water bottle, which will help out. And this particular game, we don't have to worry about dysentery. So, like, we're not boiling the water, we're just filling up our water container and going to town. We're drinking it out of the little pond and everything. Holy smokes, there's a camel. Now, I spoke about these camels earlier. I've did a playthrough a couple of years back, and I remember that we was able to ride these camels, but I wasn't sure how to get the saddle. Now, my theory, running theory is, that I haven't talked about yet, is that once you tame this, or go ahead and get it to follow you somehow or whatever, that, so it's telling me I can tame this. I would need to have, so I don't know what he's doing there. Do it again. Alright, well, let's see if it gave us the way to make a saddle. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go ahead and, okay, so is it ours? Is it going to follow us? It's eating sand. Not sure. Alright, yeah, we can't really do nothing with it. Now, from what my previous playthrough was, these guys roam between oasis on oasis. Now, there is some deer. We do want to maximize that, so we're going to take a shot here. I'm going to get close. We're going to squat down. Alright, we got one deer. We'll follow him out in the desert a little bit. I do like the action on the bow. Very rapid, fast firing, and this is actually a goat. Alright, let's put that there. And put that with our leather up there. Let's see if we can get the rest of them. Oh, there's some right here. We got that one. Nice. Alright. We did hit that one once. So that one might be a one shot. Nice. Alright, we got some more meat here and some more hide or leather. I mean, it should be hide because it shouldn't be leather right off the back. But it makes it easier, I suppose. We don't have to put a tanning bed down and all this other stuff. Although that would be interesting. If it would be more, I guess, survival based than mission based. So I'm not even sure what we're doing here yet. We're just walking from oasis to oasis, and we can survive just fine. Now we did shoot an arrow, a wild arrow. I don't know if we can find it. Off in this direction. It don't look like it. It looks like we lost that arrow. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the oasis right here. And what we're going to do is, there is another animal there. This is very good. We're going to have enough meat to last a good while. We can actually make that track to the pyramid with no problem. Alright, anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and mangoes. Don't mind if I do. We'll definitely need one of these. Make another poison antidote and not mistake it for a water pouch. Alright, alright, another mango, nice. Alright. See if there's anything over here. Maybe on that little portion of the island that we can collect. Then we'll go ahead and set us up a campfire. Notice there's no stone here so far. Maybe over there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Is that him? What did we just collect? Well, yep, that is what we think it is. And that's what we need to make this. No. Oh, it's this part we need. Okay. And we have, so one takes 4, and how much we need to make this? We need 4, so we'll need 16 pieces there. If we just make the light shirt, we need 4. It costs the same. The long shirt costs the same as that actually costs a lot more. But I mean, wanting the I don't know. Let's go ahead and set up camp. We're gonna go by the rocks just in case we get ambushed. Yeah, there is some creepy crawly creatures on this world. Big giant centipedes of a sort. So there's a rock right there we can probably get. Yes. Wait, what? Clay? What do we need clay for? Interesting. It almost looked like a hippo. Alright,
Yeah. Your name's Felix. Felix Decker.
interesting skyline movements.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and set up a campfire.
Yeah, I tell him is that your last name? Yeah. Is it really? Yeah. That's my actual last name. Is that public? No, yeah, it's public. Okay.
Listen to me, I'm just going to send a person at your doorstep. I just checked, 15 minutes far from the person's coming in 15
Alright,
minutes.
we're gonna go ahead and put that. I can't put them on the rocks apparently. We're gonna put that right
First mule bust of the day from Chappie. We start with
right here.
the debrief from Chappie. Chappie got to meet Eric.
Gonna open that up. We're gonna go ahead and
Hey Chappie, how are you?
split this off, and 2 is fine.
Oh, thank you so much.
Put that there. Put our meat here. Oh, we only got 1 this time. Last time when we split it off, it gave us 2.
You don't necessarily have to wait overnight, 2 nights, 3 nights, for mules to show up. They check their network and they're like, oh, someone's coming in 50.
Alright. And that should be good there. Sun's coming up. We're in a relatively good location here. Oh, it's fairly shallow. It's going to drink. It's going to eat something.
And what company does he work for? I don't even know what company he's coming from. Alright, password is Gray. Gray in the color.
We have a loom. Well, that's a new item that we can make. I think we'll make a storage box here, maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll make a storage box here. I mean, we also need to make a marker to see exactly where we're at so we can mark this place. So let's go ahead and place that right there. Does not hold much. We don't know what these are for yet, so we're going to put those there. And we don't know what to do with this yet. We'll put that there. We don't know what we can do with this yet. We know what we can do with the hemp. And that clears up a good bit. We have 14 arrows. The meat's cooking there. Do a quick little survey around. Let's go ahead and use one of these. We're standing out in the open. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We got better protection against the sun with that. We want to make a shelter. What we need rope. Can we make rope? We need 3 rope. Easy. And we can make ourselves a torch. I think we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a torch first. Alright, that took up 1 rope, not bad. Just going to craft 1 more. And we need to build our shelter here. go ahead and put that here. We don't need it yet. Let's put this here. There's our shelter. Let's go ahead and place our shelter. Let's put it like right here. I'm going to back it up as much as we can. Kind of cover our chest as well. Don't know if that does anything for us. Let's go and save. Nice. Grab this out of here. Gonna take a look at else what we can do here. I mean, I don't think we can equip this as well. We only have the backpack slot, nothing else. Now, I'm not sure what these other slots are for, or even how to get to them. Yeah, nothing there. That tells you what's going on. Alright. Let's grab the rest of our food out of here. Not quite. I wonder if we take this charcoal out. Put it in our inventory if it'll give us another recipe. Doesn't appear. Let's go ahead and go in our... Let's put this in here because I have no idea what it's for. Let's put that there. Let's take this and put it down here. Apparently we need more wood in here.
For some reason, they didn't know that the front/back was locked. They stormed on the left side when the time was go. I went on the right side because I checked that door. I know it's right.
That's way too much. Let's split that off again. Okay. Let's try it again. Split. We'll do that. That's better. Do 4, keep 10. One more piece of meat to go. While that cooks, we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more palms over here. And since it is where we can see now, now I'm not sure what's clay for. I mean, let's go ahead and harvest it. We do have the chest that we can put it in. Maybe it might unlock something. I do not see anything that unlocked. I'm going to chop this down. We have some coconut nuts.
We are here in Tampa, Florida at the NDES headquarters. Fraud prevention here at NDES. This is off the last time I was with you chasing scammers in Las Vegas. Thank you for having
Oh, we got some more of this stuff right here. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Nothing short of incredible seeing the changes that you guys made, the fact that scammers used to
And we probably got more on the ground where that other one was, because I didn't realize
how's your AnyDesk working?
how much actually dropped on the ground.
Challenge accepted. And now I cannot remember the last time a scammer gave me AnyDesk.com.
Let's chop this down to Yaka.
Where they want my victim to go. We just new congressman.
Even though we're not getting Yaka fruit from it.
What happened with elderly families, fraud.
Alright, I think that other plant was on the other side, and there is another one over there too, so let's walk across the water. I need a drink anyway. Alright. Nice.
So we developed a standard that all these other people can implement to stop the fraud. It's the fingerprinting solution where banks and remote access can work together to prevent.
Got some mangoes here.
Is just refreshing. Like we were just having a conversation on the podcast here about crypto ETFs and how I think a lot of these crypto ETFs probably exist because people are okay with turning a blind eye to the stuff that's going on. You guys are like, we don't want a scammer business. It doesn't, we don't want any of that. You're absolutely shutting down accounts when we let you know we come across, but we never come across it. You guys have done such a good job at stopping it. Used to using any desk. That's how I remember it was.
Alright, so apparently maybe it was over there that we seen that. Nice, we have another fruit. We may have enough to make some clothes here. Alright, so maybe the items do despawn, because I'm sure that we didn't collect everything from that first hemp plant that we found. Right? Alright, let's get back to the shelter. Let's see if we can make this tunic type thing that we were looking at here a few minutes ago. Oh, let's collect this clay too. I mean, I don't know what this is for. Alright, let's go to our crafting. Alright. Let's see how many of these we can make. 3. Alright, don't see anything else that we can use for. We need to make another marker. We need 1 rope. Alright, let's go ahead and make that marker. Swap those out. Let's place our marker, let's say right here. Where is our... Alright, we're just going to mark it right here. Alright. Alright, so... that is the oasis we're at. So apparently if we do walk in the direction that we put the arrow, we'll hit the other oasis. So instead of going back to the monolith, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and grab our food here. Oh, loom required. So we need the loom to make the cloth. Should we just make it and leave it here? 3. Why not? And loom should be, there it is. What does this allow us to do?
But in hindsight, it's hilarious how we were literally next to his car causing mayhem. Yes. And he's just pretending like it's not.
So this is just a save point as well. Okay.
He didn't do shit, but he was pretending like he's just some guy in a car. And if I'm sure he was, and if he were in the driver's seat, I'm sure he would have pulled away. Your associate. Yes, he's your associate. Yeah. He was running straight here for your car. Yeah, yes he is. Yeah, you're already filling the box. The car is on. You smell like smoke. You smell like smoke. That's your body. Yeah, you two criminals. Yeah, no English. Of course no English. Why would you speak English in America, right? No?
Oh,
No,
okay.
No. That's you running straight for this car. Now.
We made a bed?
Yeah?
Seriously?
Your bosses, yeah? No more stealing from America. No more stealing.
We don't want to make a bed.
Don't stand up.
Oh my god. Alright.
I got you on camera. Yeah. No. I know who you are. No, you are.
Can we go over there to demolish it? No?
You know exactly what we're going for. 3 Taylor Swift songs right now.
Did we get our stuff back?
Everybody off and everybody talking and there are kisses happening and the subscribe button happening.
No.
I had no idea what's going
Excellent.
on that side.
Alright.
If you subscribe, we will not call.
Oh, we got palms on us. Let's see.
So I grabbed another one of the teammates of Eric's team and I said, hey, come with me. There is another suspect. I can guarantee you this piece of shit.
You want to chop this up? Alright, let's go ahead and make our rope. And let's make our loom. Alright.
No money from elderly people. Can't scam anybody. No English, of course no English, yeah. No money. Your boy is finished. He's finished. Yeah, he's finished.
It's taking a minute.
No money for McAfee support. You freaking scammer. Yeah, no money. Yeah, no money. Telling your boss. Yeah, tell your boss. No money. No money. Yeah. Alright.
We're gonna set this to making. I'm gonna put that like right there. Access the loom. Okay, we gotta be in proximity of it. What? Okay. So now we can make this. Now, what if we move away from it? Will it cancel it? Oh, it made all 3. Alright, we're going to leave all that in here. This is clay.
Yeah, no. I told him, all right, go, don't do this anymore, blah, 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 drive.
This is iron. Don't know when we're going to use that. This here is the cloth we just made. And this is some extra stuff. Alright. Just going to drink some water, and we're going to go in the direction of this arrow. We're going to find the other oasis. Let's go ahead and eat a piece of meat, and we are going to actually let's use this so we do not lose as much water or food. And we're going in this direction here. We're going to hopefully run into the other oasis according to that arrow there. This is the direction that we need to go. We're going to run into that one, then we're going to go off to the northwest. Well, yeah, but northwest is more north than west, and there should be a pyramid, and we're going to go ahead and see about checking that out. So, a long walk, but we'll see what we can do. So I see a pillar off in the distance that way. So it makes me wonder. Okay, I should be lined up with it because that's the that should be the monolith that we would have walked to back. Well, we would walk back to the other one. And that should be the monolith that is. So that should be this monolith that we're seeing off in the distance. We would have walked back to that one, then to this one, then we would have went up. So we're saving a lot of time here by just going straight. So hopefully that works out. And it kind of corresponds with the compass. We are heading west. Not seeing the oasis yet. Should be pretty close now. Alright, we should see it after we get over this dune right here. We should see something, right? No, not quite. Okay, well, let's hit up the other dune right there. See if we can see this oasis. Alright, do we see the oasis now? Okay, well, we can still see the monolith, so we should. We're definitely in the vicinity. We're gonna keep on going west. According to this, that one should be directly west of our location. Maybe slightly a little bit to the south. So maybe like a little bit like this. So maybe we'll see it once we get over these dunes here. I don't know. Are we lost? Tell me if we're lost. I think we're lost. I think we're gonna see the oasis right when we pop over this one right here. Oasis. Oasis. Look at that right there. Told you. Knew where we was. Alright. So let's go ahead and get to this oasis. We're going to top off on water. If there's any frogs to kill, we'll go ahead and grab that, grab their meat. I don't think we set up a campfire here. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe we set up a campfire and we didn't set up a tent. Yes, there's the campfire. I don't think we set up a tent here. So let's go ahead and get this. We're gonna get us some hydration. If we see any frogs, we'll catch that, we'll cook that, and then we'll head off to the big pyramid. Welcome in, thank you for watching. How's everything going? Oh, hyenas are back. Alright, so, first damage we take, die, thank you. Okay, I was not prepared for a close encounter of that magnitude, but we did successfully kill a hyena, and this is even better because we get meat and hide or leather. So let's go ahead and store that. Let's pick up our arrows that we just randomly just shot. Should be one or two more over here. Do we have any more hyenas around that we're going to worry about? Does not appear so. Let's go ahead and walk down into the valley. It is nighttime. We're not going to take that much loss on resources. Let's go ahead and jog down. And let's get us some water right here. And nothing respawns, so I'm presuming that trees and stuff does not respawn. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. And we'll run back up to the campfire, cook those 2 pieces of meat I think we got, and then head off into the direction of the pyramid, which should be somewhere in that direction. Alright. Let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to go ahead and split this off. Should take 2. Let's drop this meat in. Alright, let's take a little peek around. That might be another animal. Not sure. Might be plant. It's plant. Don't pay to walk around. We're just going to waste our resources. Matter of fact, there is the pyramid right there. I see it. With the northern lights on it. So, let's see. Directly north from our campfire. I thought it was going to be that way. So directly north from our campfire is the pyramid. So once our meat cooks up here, we're going to head directly towards the pyramid and check and kind of check around and see what's going on there. Alright. I'm actually going to just take... Should I leave one here? No. Not going to leave one here. It's not going to take that much longer. Not sure. Can we cook the coconut? Should we try? I think we should try. Ooh. Nothing else that unlocked for us yet. When we find more hemp, we can go back to our other little campsite and make us that tunic or clothing. Alright, this should be almost done. Let's see what happens if we put this coconut and see if we can get something different than just coconut from this. That does not go in. Or maybe, wait. Maybe we've got to empty out this first. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this again. No, it does not go in. This does not go in. And this does not go in. Alright, let's grab this one piece of wood before it disappears. Alright, we're going to head directly north. Pyramid is in this direction here. And it looks like it is a good, decent walk. At least we have a nice skybox to look at. Anybody spots any constellations? Let me know. Anybody see any type of constellations that? Can you spot a constellation out there that might be familiar? I mean, as long as we're heading north, we can look at the sky. Red arrow being north, as far as I know. On the compass in the top right hand corner, our sun protection is wore off. But it is nighttime. And we are walking at nighttime. Yes, so there is the pyramid. That thing is massive. That is crazy massive. Interesting. Friend or foe? I don't know if it'd be anything in there that'll be friendly for sure. Maybe, I mean, the loot's gonna be nice if there is any. Do not remember from the last time I played this game. So let's go ahead and get up here to the pyramid. We're almost there. It looks like we're halfway. And that is a pretty sky. Look at the northern lights. That is crazy cool. Apparently we don't have legs. I can't see our legs. I mean, we can see our hands, and we'll put something in our hands. But as for our legs, we can't see our legs. Man, that is a massive pyramid. Hello, welcome in. We're heading over to this pyramid here. This game is called Starsand, and this is a open sandbox world, no pun intended, on the sand. And we're on an alien planet. I'm guessing we crashed here. It didn't really give too much backlog on what happened, but we're trying to survive. We have primitive tools. This is our current map. We made our way to a few items here. Now, the way we map this out, we got to put down a marker down, look at the map, and the marker shows up on the map. Then we can put the corresponding piece at the top where we think, or as close as possible, where the oasis are, the monoliths, which are ruins, which what I'm calling the little pillars that stick out the ground, and to mark them out. Now we do have. Look, I seen something this way. Oh man, that is a massive, massive pyramid. So let's go ahead and continue down this way. It appears to be the entrance to the pyramid. So the pyramid doesn't stop there. It must extend like all the way out this way. I mean, for the entrance to be there. That is a massive pyramid. Should we go up to it? Let's go up to it and take a look. A bit closer, right? Don't be shy. Just a little closer. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Watch out for enemies too. I mean, what was that? You heard that? Sound like a hiss? Interesting. Right. Man, this thing is massive. And that's the entrance down there, so how much more is buried underneath, right? Alright. Wow. Like, we could probably get up a few of these. There's no way we... wait. It would be kind of crazy to... Oh, we can do it if we stay in this little crack here. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, we're climbing. Okay. Jump up. Jump. Jump. Maybe right here. Nope. Okay, did we go as far high as we can? Nope, maybe not. Right here. Alright, there we go. Right here. Nope. Let's go back to the cracked piece right here, maybe. There we go. We're up. Okay, right here, maybe. There we go. And right here. There we go. Right here, maybe. Okay, we're getting stuck on something. Okay, we're up. Can we get on this? Hmm.
Okay, can you ask him if he's wearing a UCLA shirt? Is that him? Can you ask him, please, quickly?
Maybe over here. Maybe we can jump down to it. Let's climb up. Let's try to game it out, right? If y'all watch him, I watch him all the time. I think what he does to games is awesome. Okay, we can't climb there. Maybe over here. Or like we're hitting an invisible wall here. Yeah, we can't get no further up. Maybe we can shimmy our way up right here. It looks like we're as high as we can go. So there's no going up to the top of the pyramid. Worth the valued effort, I suppose. That was fun. Not. But anyway, let's go ahead and head down here and check this out. It would have been cool if we could have got to the top. We would have been king of the world. I mean, king of the pyramid? What? Doesn't look like there's any reason to go on top of that. I don't see nothing that remotes any reason to go on top of that to get it, or like see anything that we can get. Alright, so it looks like we got some dead trees in the front. Man, this thing is massive. Like, if this is the base of the pyramid, that is a massive pyramid. Alright, we have made it to the entrance, it looks like. Let's get our, let's go ahead and get our torch out, right? We didn't make one. Alright. Can we swing with this? Cannot attack. That is a soldier? Maybe? Should we check out the entire thing of it? Oh, we have... Oh, what is this? What is this? There's one on the other side too. Okay. We just walk up to those and they light up. I'm thinking that I'm gonna be in for a treat here.
Hello.
Let's take a look at our inventory. What do we need to make a save point here?
Just go outside of your
3 rope or 2 rope. I'm gonna go for the 2 rope. It's cheaper. We can't make 2 rope. Yes, we can. We can drop some. Alright, let's see if we can make 2 rope here. Now let's make us a bed.
You have a door, right? Do you see anybody standing outside your door? He is standing
Alright.
outside. When you will go to the main door, then
Let's go to our inventory. Let's
main door.
move this up here. How long is that going to take to craft? How much longer? I'm hearing some weird noises. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Alright. Almost done here. Alright. Our bed is done. Oh, we cannot place it in here. Alright. Right outside. So we can't place it on the structure that's right here. I hope I didn't mess up by making this. Okay, we can't make it there. Because we know we can save with the shelter. I don't know if we can save with this. Alright, okay, so we can go ahead and I'm gonna put it here. Okay, we can save and sleep. I guess it'll be a good thing that it's daytime. You sleep the night. Interesting. Alright. That took longer than what I expected. It's daytime. I thought I heard something by me. Let's go ahead and put on auto. Let's go ahead and go to our inventory. Take our torch, put it down here. I mean, I don't know if we'll need our torch. Looks like it's pretty lit up, but I don't know if we need to light up all those pieces that we were by. Okay, they did go out. So maybe there is a significance. Let's light them. Now I'm going to walk behind to make sure that we're not missing any type of... Okay, that looks like something over there. Don't know if there's any type of chest or anything. I'm going to crisscross over here and go look on the other side. Nothing there. That looks like something as well. Alright, we got 3 lit. I don't know how many more they have. Definitely 4, maybe 6. Alright. Keep on hearing like chains. As far as I know, we're not wearing anything that has chains. Alright, so you've discovered something. I couldn't see it. 4? I discovered 4? I don't know. Alright, so looks like 6 of these cauldron type things. Appears to be something in the corner there. spyglass?
Hold on. They're trying to figure it out. It's the same receipt pick, but with a different logo on it. So one of his guys saw one of the TV receipts.
Nothing there. Interesting. Got a spyglass. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Can be used for zooming in on specific locations. Equip the to use. Interesting. Alright. See if there's anything on the opposite side then. Now, didn't hear anything unlock or anything like get discovered that we could have found by. Do we have a chest that looks like open? Oh. Isn't that not what we have? Same exact thing. However, we can utilize this clay brick. Okay, that's new. And we have more arrows. One more arrow. I'm gonna leave that axe there since we've made one at the beginning. I don't know if it would give us one right there. It's very far away from the start. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here, and we're gonna go through and look at the rest of this place. There's some funky light stuff going on up there in the next episode, so tune in for that. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our bed. We're gonna save our progress here. We don't have to stick around for that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast here shortly. I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, later.